I need a girl that is like not materialistic, but has the same personality as like Cardi B, or just like ridiculousness. I need someone that's like over the top and ridiculous, and probably like glittery and wears like fake jewelry, and you know what I'm saying, like someone that's very gaudy. Uh, just because I need to be out of my comfort zone when it comes to relationships, and I really don't like. I don't like that kind of stuff. I'm not. I don't like overstated, gaudy stuff. So I think in my next relationship, I'm gonna try to find an opposite, because they always say opposites attract, and I always tend to go for people who are similar to me and who have at least the same views for the most part that I have. And I would like to find someone that's outgoing and um, I don't know, just not an introvert that's gonna want to stay in bed with me all the time and watch Walking Dead episodes or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the type of woman I tend to find. I tend to find lazy women that just want to uh, resort into some type of depressive, you know. So I don't want to continue to fall into the same cycles. And when I'm looking, and I have been looking around for the types of women that I might be interested in, and you know, it's hard for me to because when I think about someone that's opposite from me, I think of just a very, not to say that I'm so like out, that I'm so crazy or do anything so wild, but I mean I did back in the day. But when I think of someone that's opposite from me, I think of a very like, goody two shoes, um, probably somewhat overly confident in their personality, their abilities, etc. Um, so yeah, that's the type of person I think about, and I can see how having someone like that in my life might actually bring certain traits out in me that might be healthy for me to be around and to be inspired by. So I don't know. There's just some thoughts. There are a few women that I think I think nicely of. There are a few women that I think are decent people and are attractive to me, and you know, I guess it just, my fear. The thing is that I have like such a terrible past, like so it's like trying to open up to someone who is a goody goody is going to be difficult. But I'm sure it'll get easier with time, and I'm not like really looking for a relationship right now, but just like looking around and seeing the types of things that I might be interested in, because I've never really been in a relationship since I've become this new person. I mean, I'm nothing like I was 3 years ago at all. You know, I'm a completely different person, and I would still say that I have a lot of the same traits. Like, I'm still very compassionate, and I still want the best for everyone, and I I seek to protect people when I can. But my ideas and what that involves has completely changed, and what protections I think are necessary or even moral. So, um, I've changed quite a bit. So it's even my taste in women, like looking back on the women that I dated, um, I was attracted to them, and I did care about them deeply. And, I'm best friends with my high school sweetheart who ran off to Florida and, broke my heart. But we still keep in contact, or at least we keep in contact now. There was like a 5 year gap when we didn't talk at all. But, we've gotten over that shitty part of our lives and compromised the fact that some feelings were hurt in order to save this relationship that really went through our entire childhoods, or at least the majority of our childhoods. She's been a friend of mine since I can remember. And I have no desire to have a romantic relationship with her. But I'm very grateful to have her friendship because she's an important part of my past, and she's actually, in recovery as well. So it's good to have someone that was there with you during the hard times, here with you to help you through the harder times, I guess. And it gives you perspective, and I appreciate having her for that perspective. But she's not the type of person that I see myself wanting to be with forever. You know what I'm saying? I think that she probably is somewhat materialistic, and I don't mean that in a... I'm not even like knocking her. It's not like she's like some completely materialistic, has to have a Fendi watch and a Louis bag. That's not her. But I think that she cares a little bit too much about her physical surroundings, and I'm looking for someone who is unaffected by that type of stuff, because I always have been very unaffected by it. And even if I did have $1 billion, I wouldn't spend it on luxury stupid shit. So I want a woman who is open to adoption. I've always wanted to adopt. I'd like to have a child of my own. Like, I'd like to have a biological descendant, but I would also like to adopt, because I feel like there are so many kids out there who need homes, who need understanding parents, who will love them and accept them even when they are being problematic. And that's a very hard thing to find. Most women are not don't just want to adopt, even if they are. Most people don't want to adopt if they can have children by themselves, and that's okay. I understand that. I just think that me being the type of person that I am, and being so compassionate, and having the type of past that I have, having the type of childhood I have, I'm much more understanding, and I'm much more protective over these children's well-being. I would never do anything to hurt a child, and if I ever saw anything, ever saw a child being hurt, I would probably kill the person. And I just I don't know. That's getting off the topic, but yeah. When I'm looking for the types of women that I may possibly be interested in, I'm just looking for someone who will love me for me, and who I can support and who will support me in my life. And I just want a mutual connection. I'm tired of having to do all the work. I feel like in most of the relationships I've been in, I have to do all of the work. And I want a mutual relationship.